let me, because right now it's vertical. I'm trying to figure out why my phone won't let me go horizontal because YouTube added a new setting and now it just doesn't want to switch. Because my phone has the turn lock off, but it still won't flip and it's confusing me. If you know how to fix it, please put in the comments down below because I'm confused. Because I know last time I did a live Saturday, almost a week ago, it did the same thing. Hi there, Brooklyn. Thanks for joining the live. And sorry, side note, group chat there. Reminder, if you want to put chats in, feel free to do so. When I see them, I'll put them in. Brooklyn said, "You're so pretty." Thank you so much for that comment. Very much appreciated. But like I was saying, I'm not quite sure how to get the live stream to be horizontal because right now it's vertical and I'm kind of annoyed by it. But if anyone knows how to fix it, please let me know in the comments because this is currently a new thing with YouTube to my knowledge. And sorry, Brooklyn, what do you mean by that comment? I don't understand. I don't do much of like text slang where they abbreviate the words. But like I said, haven't done a live since Saturday, so almost been 5 days. Nope, 7 days. 6 days. Oh, okay, Brooklyn. So Brooklyn said she never goes live, so she won't know. Okay. Well, thanks. Well, thanks for trying, anyways. Um, but this week has been interesting. Been busier than usual because of my additional class now on Mondays. So Wednesday was busy because I went to, as along with my three classes, I had a meeting with my advisor, so I know how my next semester schedule would be. Just have to wait for registration to open. And then I also went to the gym, and then I also went to a review session for my bio lecture, which is not until next week. So we still got time, but I went in early just to review a bit. Um, I feel much better that I went to it because last time I did not go. I'm glad I went this time, at least to one. And in fact, I can only go to one just based on how my schedule was this week. Thursday was Thursday busy? No. Okay. Wednesday was like my busiest day, which is interesting because that's typically the day I try to plan around to have least amount of things as possible, but it happened to be the opposite this week, and that it just happens sometimes, you know? And I had other things, but I left my notebook upstairs before I left, so I wasn't able to read them. Brooklyn has to leave, but thanks for joining. I very much appreciate it, and be sure to watch other videos. Like I was saying, left my notebook up in my place before I went to the gym, and I remembered when I got into my car, I was like, left it upstairs. I'm like, the interesting part was that when I was leaving my place, it I sensed that I was missing something, and I was checking through my bag that I always take to my gym sessions, and I'm like, I have my water bottle in my hand, my phone, my keys, my ID, and everything. And I'm like, I got it. Get to my car and realize I don't have my notebook, and I was in a debate of, do I want to spend 5 to 7 minutes going back and getting it, which may cause me to be late to my gym session because Friday traffic is no joke, especially last week when it was parents' weekend. It took me about an hour to get back to my place after the gym when usually it takes about 40 minutes. Which now that I realize that isn't much of a big difference, but this like not like half a mile cars were just backed up because everyone was turning to this one street. It was so chaotic. I'm just like, No, because on top of it being Parents' Weekend, that means there's a home game, and so double the traffic. So yeah. Mm. But where was I going on with that? See, this is why I was going on about how I left my notebook up in my place. Yeah, so I didn't grab it, and I'm glad I didn't because the time I got to the gym today, before the workout session, because I always need like a few minutes to warm up, I got just in time to be able to do my warm up, grab our equipment, put our stuff into our coach's trunk, drive like a minute to where we do our workouts. And it was just perfectly aligned that if I did choose to go run up and get my notebook, I would have been a little bit late. So, the interesting part though of today is that it rained. Not when I went to my first class, but my second and after my second. So when I came back to my place, I was like a little bit drippy, but it's not pouring rain, it's misty. And then when I went to get my lunch, it was misty too. And then for a few hours, I don't think it didn't rain, which I know it didn't because during my gym we were outside and it wasn't. Right as I get to my car after our session, it becomes misty and a little bit of light rain because my windshield is covered in rain right now. And I'm just like, the one I was praying for it not to rain during my gym session because I love it when we're outside. I was like, this is God's work. Like, there's no other explanation. Oh, I also got Smoothie King, the lemon strawberry twist. I think I like it because it's a little bit sour, so it adds like a kick. And now I feel like I have a lot of energy, even though okay, I know it doesn't look like now, but gloss, I was like glazed in sweat, and that's why I like these workouts because I know I'm putting in a lot of work, but sometimes you just don't feel it in the moment, and arms, legs, everything glassy, glassy with glazed with sweat, and like my shirt was soaking wet, but now it's been like 40ish minutes because we do cool down, then we do our break, and then I drove to get Smoothie King, and now I'm in my parking lot. So it's been a bit, so I've dried off, but still sticky, and I have some dirt on me because it rained, because some of our um workouts we do on the grass instead of the concrete because we're in a parking lot where we do our workouts outside. And so for like lunges and burpees, you're touching the ground. And so my knees are like covered in dirt of whatever I couldn't swipe off before we left that area. It's just what it is, you know? And then it will prepare us for competition too, because that'll be outside. And I actually have to figure out where competition is for the Deca Mile because I've never been to that location, and I think tomorrow I'll drive around and see where it is. So on the day of the competition, I don't have to be circling around the area at seven in the morning because my time slot is 8. First one of the day, but that means I'm like one of the first people to finish. So yeah, we'll see how it goes on competition day. I had like a list in my head right before I started making this live, and like I said, notebooks upstairs, using phone to record, so and I have no pens to write on my arm to make side notes. So we're doing this. And then the complication with the technology of how it's vertical instead of horizontal really got to me, but I was like, it's been a while since I've done a live, so we'll just do with what we got, you know? But if you did enjoy this and you want to see more of this type of content, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I go live, upload a video and shorts. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.